Hello, everybody. Jesus Christ,
So-
it's 2 a.m.
Yeah. Oh, it's when it gets to 3 a.m. Boy, do I have some picture to send you.
Yeah.
But,
Welcome back to Speletons, by the way. So I was nearly
Yeah.
carjacked. That was the
Yeah.
conversation topic last year. So
Yeah. I was gonna say
I just
was-
want to know, like, I've expected to like die so many fucking times in this playthrough of
Okay.
Zeph, and I just
Yeah,
won't die.
you
It
got
won't
that.
happen.
You got that really convenient scroll with the.
I know where
full
I
health.
refilled all my health. It's the only reason why I'm alive right now. I don't
Yeah.
know why like I'm winning as Seth right now because I've
You-
had all the worst shit happen to me.
You've had more convenient things happen to you than Back to the Future, like all 3 movies
Oh.
combined.
No, that's not true, Derek.
That's
Because
impossible.
I have the cursed favor thing. That's really
That's fair.
inconvenient.
So
Yeah.
I was gonna say with guns though, yeah,
And I lost my kunai, which is even worse.
Yeah. I thought about carrying something for self-defense, but like I honestly don't know what I carry because like,
I had my utility knife, but like I don't have it currently. I don't know where it is.
I don't
You're gonna have to
carry a
give me
knife.
one.
I don't carry a knife with me. I thought about doing it. I don't mainly for one thing because I'm mainly on a college campus, so I could the max blade length I can have I can actually have with me is 3 inches, but
legally.
that's never enforced anywhere. Yeah, legally. That's never enforced. Like I know people who carry like way bigger than
Yeah.
3 inches.
Oh, I'm sure.
But,
like that. It's almost
but,
impossible. Oh, we feel special rooms. What?
I've thought like I have a knife with me here, and like I thought about carrying it with me, but it doesn't. Nothing. I'm not concerned. So
I'm not
I don't-
concerned.
I'm not concerned like in any instance really where like, or I can't foresee. I can't foresee any sort of like instance of being like attacked or anything like that where having the knife benefits me, but like or benefits me greater than not having it. So like it's a good thing to point at someone, but also like I don't know. I don't see an outcome, or I don't see like a situation where that ends up being like any more helpful to me. Because like if someone came up to me and like pointed a knife at me, unless they were behind me and like had it at my back or like at my throat, like I'm not like if they're just standing at like across from me pointing a knife at me, I'm not. That doesn't scare me, honestly.
Man, we're almost
Like
at the tippy top
it probably
here.
would. It might like in the situation, but like even still, like a knife doesn't scare me that much in front of me.
Oh, I mean.
So like, I think so. I'm thinking of it the same way. Like if I'm holding it, if like someone like was like, "Hey, I'm a give you a goodly beating," and I'm like, "Not so fast," pull out knife. I feel like it'd be the same thing. Also, I don't want to cut someone. 'Cause,
Well,
like,
no.
I don't
See,
wanna-
like my justification for the knife, it would be something you keep concealed, and you only
Yeah,
bring out when you point, like you are literally going to use it, not to hold up in like defense. Like it's coming.
No, I'm not.
It's coming out
Yeah.
to attack at that point when it gets to that point.
This is so. What I mean by that is not like hey, I was in front of you. No, you weren't. You called me a liar. I ain't calling you for dinner. Situation. I mean more like, like I'm walking down the street and someone, or like I see someone charging at me to like punch me or
Yeah.
something like that, or like someone like someone's like on the street is like going to try to like they're unarmed. But they're gonna try to like kill me.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, a knife would
Real
be...
bad.
Literally, a knife for me would be something I just, like... I would never reveal it at all. Like, to say, like, hey, back off. It would be like, if I'm taking it out, your eyes are getting gouged out right now. Like, that's where it's going.
I'd start with. I see, like for most things like that. I feel like I would start with a warning of like I will like.
No,
I'll cut you, bitch.
I would warn them before the knife came out, but the knife is like an element of surprise of holy shit, oh no. Not that. That was something else. That was
like
that
you're
was
like you're the character. You're the character who like does something or who's like fighting or something like that. Gets knocked back or something, and then they're like, "All right, time to pull out the weapon." You're the boss that like changes halfway through the fight.
Oh yeah, basically. See, never get into a fight with me. I don't play fair in a fight. You don't play
I know.
fair
That's why
in
I
a
sent
fight.
you that video.
Right. But a fight's a different thing. Like a fight for fun versus a fight in real life. It's a
I know,
fight.
that's why I sent you the
There's
video.
no like you're playing the
Well,
way.
yeah, no,
not
I'm
to.
doing the same thing. Like, if someone's like trying to kill me, or if someone's like trying to, if it's a fight in real life, like I'm not going to.
Your
to
eyes
fight
are getting
for
gouged.
fun.
You're like, I do not shit you. I will probably gouge out your eye, so you cannot attack anymore. I don't fight to kill. I don't fight to hurt. I fight to, well, I do fight to hurt, but I don't fight, I fight to make sure that A, you can't hurt me no more, and B, your life is permanently ruined from the outcome of you fighting. That's how I fucking go about that shit.
It depends. I think it would depend on the scenario for me, but yeah, generally, like if it's like someone on the street is like, I'm a kill you, bitch, with my fists, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna give you a goodly fucking.
I would never. I'm gonna give you a goodly fucking. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you.
The thing with the knife is like even if someone like held up a knife to me, like that doesn't really scare me because like from the front, like a knife, it's as easy to counter as a fist, and fists are easy to counter if you know what you're doing.
But
if you know what you're doing, you have the reaction speed, and you you know what you're going to do. I've actually practiced disarming techniques with my brother before. I think it was actually at the request of my parents. My parents are very big.
I need to learn how to disarm. I don't know how to.
I don't remember a name. But,
I have a funny story
I don't remember
about
too much of a name,
with disarming. Ooh, a Gatling gun.
We'd practice disarming a pistol like with an actual pistol.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice,
like,
dude.
It's so like when people ask about like, so I had an interesting
Well, are you going off disarming real quick? Because mine's real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
So like in high school, I was just messing around with one of my friends. And like I don't know why I was doing this, but like my meme of the day was I was just taking I had a flash drive in my pocket. I was taking it out and just pretending like it was a jackknife, like, which sounds stupid, but like.
I understand. It has the little flick part.
Yes.
And
I honestly thought it was pretty obvious that it was not a jackknife. But anyhow, so I brought this out randomly on one of my friends. And like I guess it didn't click to him. There was a flash drive, and he just comes out like he like, because I guess he couldn't. I thought it was a joking enough scenario, but I don't like blame him for his reaction or anything. Like I don't think he was a dick or anything, but he just like out of nowhere he just comes out with this fucking karate chop. It's like hiya, and not like he like sends the flash drive down to the ground. I looked down at him. I looked at him like, dude, it's just a flash drive, and he looks at it like, oh. I'm like, did you really think I was gonna try something on you? He's like, yeah, I did. I'm like, oh.
Mainly, we mainly practice like revolvers. I've seen some like I've looked into some like techniques for like if someone like
it's good
comes
to
at
know.
you with a knife,
I would love to know. It would be very helpful defending myself.
At worst case scenario, I'm really good in like this is from like something I practice like with actually like with people and like I've actually done with people is redirecting attacks.
So,
like I can't like. I'm not the greatest with like blocking something or like, but like if someone comes at you with a knife, the easiest thing you can do is just direct it away from you.
Yeah.
In which case, like
we're at the boss now, by the way, like the big boss of the pyramid, Wart, the Disturber. Get ready to get disturbed, kiddos. You're gonna be disturbed the fuck out of. All right. So I have no idea how to beat him. I fought him once. I know his attacks, and he did his shittiest attack first, so that's cool. I have no idea where the fuck I'm supposed to shoot him. Hello. Alright, yeah. No idea where I'm supposed to shoot him. Am I supposed to shoot him in the hands?
What was I gonna say?
Oh, okay. Oh.
I forget where I was going after disarming.
Oh no. Oh no, no. Fuck.
So, yeah, I had the interest, because like I live so far away from like civilization, I live in the forest. That wasn't
no, I know where you live.
Hard to avoid area attack.
Did I kill him? No, he has another form.
I would hope so. That'd be pretty.
God. I know.
Shitty.
And it was.
So
it was really.
Yeah,
easy.
I live in the forest, and like the closest like the fast if I were ever like be in an actual emergency, like someone like people are breaking in my house, and while like I'm there, fastest police response time's gonna
I'm going
be,
to die.
Like 10, 15, like police response time is gonna be like 15, 20 minutes or so, and like that means nothing at that point.
Yeah. Oh
like-
fuck! He punched me in my face and I died. Wow.
So
I did not last long. I had one gun. There was nothing I could do.
so like
Fuck.
mainly around elementary school, like when I was in like 5th grade.
Sure.
I think it was actually specifically when I was in 5th grade because there was a thing going. There was a whole issue with some guy named I'm not gonna go with his name, but he was a bad guy. Broke out of prison. I think I've talked about this before actually, probably, but I'm gonna do it again
What
anyways.
is this shit?
Guy broke out of prison though, was on the loose around like where I lived. At one point before like it was widely known like about the guy like that he broke out of prison and shit. He actually had like he'd been like around like where my house like where I live, like he'd been around like my neighbors.
You've been around
actually.
town at that point.
And by my neighbors I mean people down the road because like my neighbors are far down the road. But he'd actually like been around there and like asked someone there for directions because like people didn't know who he was at the time. And so like we did, and like he was on the what's the term, like on the lam? He was in the area around, and like people were like there was a manhunt for him for like a long time, like I think like 2 weeks or so. And like very dangerous. I think he actually killed an officer while he was like in his whole ordeal of like having broken out and shit. And like he was considered to be armed and very dangerous. And like he was in the area too.
Oh, I have a grappling hook. Grappling hook. All right.
So like during this whole time that this is going on, like my brother and I, when we get like after school, we would go home and like my parents were still working, so like it would just be like the two of us at home. And like I was in 5th grade, my brother was like a freshman in high school at the time, I think. And you know, it's just the two of us home. It's just like the two of us home. Like my parents aren't home at all, and like they're at work, so like they can't really do anything about it. I'm not gonna be able to hire like someone to, like a babysitter or anything to come out for that. So ours for like this whole ordeal, we actually had like a rifle near the door, just as like a.
What is it? Oh, these are spike bombs. Okay, gotcha.
My brother and I were basically like learned or we're told like, you know, if something ever went wrong around my house, like while I was there, I wasn't gonna call the cops to deal with it. I was going to deal with it myself, basically.
Oh.
That was basically the mentality. Or
That's a bad mentality, though.
That's not a bad mentality. Keep it like I had previously said. Police response time at best would be 10 or 15 to 20 minutes.
Right. But yeah, like what if something happens if he hurts you, and you fucked up, you failed.
At that point, it's not that we weren't going to call the police or anything like that. It's that
that's what you just said, though. That's
it's not that we weren't going to at all. It meant more like that, like be prepared to deal with the problem at hand. But also, like that's also a good thing to do is like, you know, dial 911 on the area.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, make sure you
have something in okay. First, step 1, grab gun. Step 2, dial 911.
Yeah. Honestly,
more like that, not like.
Well, you didn't have a cell phone though, probably.
Yeah, we also didn't have that. That was the other thing too. Is like I don't know if we had phones. I think we would have had we had landlines at the time. We would have been fine.
But I mean, like, if you had your phone on you, there's no reason you can't dial your 911 while going towards a gun.
Yeah. Well, yeah, yes. It was by the door.
Where did this conversation go to? Anyhow, it is next time on Speletons time.
Is it really?
Yeah, fuck, dude.
You said anything.
What?
Seemed like a really short episode. But
no, that we reached the 14 minutes, full and foremost.
But, point is basically, like, I had to, or, like, I had the mentality of like I'll deal with the problem if a problem ever arose. I would have dealt with it at hand dealt with the problem at hand as opposed to calling the police and like running and hiding, because like one would work, one would not.
Right. All right. Anyhow, next time on Speletons. Boy.